Just gotta keep checking, make sure I actually hit go live. Because that one time where I thought I did and I didn't. And I started saying stuff and I was like, oh great. Gotta start over. Six badges. And tonight we'll get the 7th, probably. I'm a little concerned that I don't really have anything specifically to counter Psychic, but there also isn't really much that... I mean, I guess there's Bug. There's like Bug and Ghost. And Ghost is really just the one Pokemon. It's 3 Pokemon, but it's 1 line. So in my mind, it's like, oh, there's only 1 Ghost type. And I don't have it. And, well, I'm certainly not using Bug either. So I don't really have anything specifically to counter Psychic, but neutral damage is fine. Okay, I've already fought that guy. I'll leave you up to my brothers, yeah. I'm sure you will. I'm sure they will help. It doesn't feel great having left this for 2 days later, and I'm like, I don't know what I've done. But, you know, we'll just tackle it like I would tackle it if it was 1 day. Just exhaust all my options, and then take a teleporter. Hello, who are you? I wonder if Sylph is finished. Who? Sylph is a person? What are they doing? Why was there an entire room dedicated to wondering what Sylph is doing? Are we on floor 3? I think we're on floor 3. Well, we're, and now I went down to 2. I'm one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. Good for you. Oh, hang on, let me check the volume real quick. 22%, okay. Then I'll just turn my headphones on. You're bound. There's a Metronome. Thunderbolt. Ah. You did like the one thing I didn't want you to do with Metronome. Pound. Okay. Club. Or I could just pound from here. Growl. Hello, Ethereal Sapphire. How are you tonight? Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm actually a little bit tired. We're level 42. Good, that's good. No exclamation mark this time, though. I guess you're slightly less good than last time. I was about to use Cubone. Will I change? Yeah, I should be, like, Joyride. Do some grass. Solar Beam. Bone Club. Ow, my head. Kablam. Super effective. Ah! Brothers, I lost. Doesn't matter. My brothers will repay the favor. I'm sure they will. Are you brother 3? Oh, I smell a little rat. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't be carrying Rattata with you. Maybe you'd be able to smell anything other than them in that case. Yeah, no wonder you smell a rat. Yeah. Why do I have Kirby in the front? Took in sunlight. I guess Kirby's doing Solar Beam. It's about to use Arbok. What do I have to counter? Poison? I guess ground does. Let's use Suzuka. She needs experience. I guess Suzuka kind of was my pick for like, oh, Psychic Gym. I gotta have something to counter it. Oh, I know, a Pokemon with high special. I think the problem with that plan, though, is that I'm sure Sabrina's Pokemon are also gonna have high special, which means they will resist Suzuka's primary attacks. Coffee. But I still got quick attack. They, you know, if their regular defense sucks, I can just hit them with that. I guess that's why they split special offense and special defense at some point, because it's like, oh well, we want this Pokemon to be, you know, have strong special attack, but we don't want their defense to also be high. We want them to be a glass cannon, but using special moves. Lights out. What do lights have to do with rats? You won't find my boss by just scurrying around like a rat. See, he's got a whole thing going on. Darn, it needs a card key. I don't suppose I got that, did I? I'm not. No. I have the secret key, but I don't have card key. Unless I need to come back with the key I got from Team Rocket's base, but that would be weird. I still have Kirby in front. You mistook me for a self-worker? Guess what? I'm a burglar. No, actually. I'm John Linnell! For a second, I thought you said you need a car key. Yeah, I need to get a car to drive. I was gonna question if cars even exist in Pokemon, but no, I remember Black and White has the highway. Why did I do that? Electrode is electric. It's pretty good damage for not very effective. I was about to use Muck. I should change. I guess what I was thinking with Pokemon not having cars is the fact that you never drive one, which, why would you? You always play as a kid. Like, that would be kind of weird, going around in a Pokemon game with a car. I'm done. Okay. Despite your age, you are a skilled trainer. Calcium. Ah, I thought it was gonna be the card key. It's already one thing where like you're playing like Sword and Shield and you're zooming around on your bike and then you tap a Joltik and immediately get into a battle. Now imagine that in a car. You just hit a Pokemon, but instead of crashing, it just becomes a battle. Okay, so I guess that teleported me up to floor 4. Here is brother number 4. Rocket wants to fight. Rocket send out Machop. 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 M-A-C-H-A-P. It's the Galarian version. The Galar variant is Machop. He's about to use Machoke. So I'm willing to bet you don't have special. I bet you all your other stats are good, but special is bad. So I will hit you with a special move. Yeah. Flame out. No, actually, it's on because I just shot you with flamethrower. No matter. My brothers will avenge me. Yeah, about that. Oh dear, please. Help me, please. Look at him. He's such a coward. Well, you are being attacked by a gang. They must have targeted Sylph for our Pokemon products. Or it could just be money. They could be after money. The Rockets came and took over the building. Team Rocket is trying to conquer the world with Pokemon. Oh, this is the other side of that guy. Guess who's still in front? I keep forgetting to switch. You dare betray Team Rocket? Is it really betraying if I never joined you? Like, I feel like betray implies I was ever on your side. So bad. Well, I guess it's a good thing we got Kirby out still, because, zap. About to use Zubat again. It's hard to read levels, because it's just a bunch of numbers. Aquila. Let's see if we can hit with Blizzard. It's overkill, but why? It's overkill, but why not? Super effective. Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe Blizzard wasn't the brightest idea. Maybe, you know, but I don't think I can get another Ice Beam, so it's whatever. Okay, I was wondering if maybe you resist water, and I didn't remember, but everything is fine. Except for my yawn. Oh, dude. Punch it with strength. No, I didn't say smack yourself. But yeah, my plan with... Oh, I'm sure I said this when I was going over it, but, you traitor. I'm not a traitor. I never was with you. If you stand for justice, you betray evil. No, that's not how those words work. That's not what betray means. Part of my logic with Blizzard on Aquila was like, if I'm using Aquila and then a Pokemon I forget is part grass comes out, and I'm like, oh, I'll use Aquila and use ice on them. It's not really a good plan if it's a 5 PP ice move that seems to have a propensity for missing, which I know I only missed once, but I remember using Blizzard in other games and it misses a lot too. That rotten president. You shouldn't have sent me to the Tixie branch. What? You know, with that pose, it does look like he's grumbling about that rotten president. Urgh! Mega Punch. No. See, I think the accuracy on Mega Punch is fine, because it only misses sometimes, but I swear Blizzard misses more than it hits. It is like 25% hit rate. I don't know what its hit rate actually is, but it feels like 25. Come on. Let's see if we can hit with it again. Oh yeah, we hit with it again. Okay. It's 2 out of 3 so far. Critical hit. That's pretty cool. It's about to use Magneton. Yeah, electric. I should, not. So twinkly. About to use Magnemite. I just noticed it was level 25. Also, there's a really loud motorcycle outside. It's loud enough that I can hear it anyway. I was about to use coffee. You know, I'm sure I'm not alone on this, but I hate people with loud cars. Shoot! Dixie Branch. It's in Russian no man's land. Russia exists in Pokemon! Have we taken this teleporter yet? Yeah, like, it's no hot take to say that loud cars are annoying. Loud cars, loud motorcycles, both annoying. My Pokemon are my loyal soldiers. We have only 2 of them. I will laugh if it's only... 1?! Your Pokemon, singular, is your soldiers, plural. I mean, maybe he's got more at home? I don't know. Guess who's still in front? Guess who's back? It's the motorcycle! Yeah, I get that people who are into cars really enjoy the sound of a revving engine. But I think they gotta understand that people who aren't into cars find it extremely annoying. Like, it's one of those things where, like, it sucks that people's point of view don't match on this thing, because, like, people who are into cars are still gonna make their cars loud because they like it. And everyone else is gonna be like, ugh, can you stop? Darn, you weak Pokemon. Whose Pokemon are you talking about? Mine or yours? Because mine beat you, so they're not weak. The doors are electronically locked. A card key opens them. Yeah, I knew that without even having to ask you, dude. I can just check the door myself. I may be a kid, but I'm not stupid. Speaking of not being stupid. Maybe I should have used a Hyper Potion. And Kirby will be fine. And also, I will switch. Ah! I'm scared! Yeah, well, apparently that lady in the conference room would call you a coward for being scared. I would call being scared a normal reaction. Oh, you're new, okay. I wasn't sure if this was a floor I've been to or not. Machop. Eventually they will introduce a Pokemon called Makick. I was about to use Drowsy. Well, here's my chance to test Suzuka against a Psychic type. Although it's 10 levels lower. Like, do I really have to be scared? Well, let's try Quick Attack first. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's not bad. Only a little bit of damage from Confusion. Now let's try a Special Attack. Okay, it worked. Arrgh. My boss has been after this place. Okay, there's the stairs. Oh, and there's a guy who wants to fight. He's sauntering over. Intruder spotted. Rocket wants to fight. Ekans. Did you know that Ekans is snake spelled backwards? Don't think about Muck. It's about to use Zubat. Nah, that's not gonna be. Did you know that Zubat spelled backwards is taboos? But did you know that Rotom spelled backwards is just motor? That's a real one. I don't know how many people know that one, but everyone knows the Ekans one. And then the joke's like, oh, what about Muck? It's like, no, because Muck it's named after an object, because it's a pile of muck, you know, like goop. You know, it's a good thing they didn't call it Poog, you know? Just take goop and spell it backwards. Who are you? I better tell the boss on the 11th floor. What floor am I on now? I thought the elevator only goes up to 4. Have I fight you yet? Enough of your silly games. Time to end this little game. Never should have come here. You'll make a fine rug, cat. So anyway, I quick attack your Magnemite. Oh yeah, good, yeah. How much damage does quick attack even do? I feel like it should be doing more than that, but I guess its purpose is not to deal a lot of damage. It's to get the first hit. I was about to use Coffin. Look at him, he's just happy to be here. And now he's not happy to be here. I bet he regrets coming here. Because I just wiped him out with Surf. No continues left. You said this isn't a game. Are you satisfied with beating me? Then go on home. No. You're not the main objective. You're not the boss. You're not Team Rocket's boss. Welcome to the 10th floor. So good of you to join me. Alright, let's fight. He's got my choke. Derpy face. Can't defeat me in my fanciful flamethrower manners. I'm stunned. Nice try, but the boardroom is up one more floor. Carbos. Ooh, piece of candy. TM26. Earthquake! Ooh! That should go on Wendy. Because she's part ground. She deserves a ground move too. Redgar already has dig, and he's doing great. You know, he does pretty good with what is it, Slash as well. Giving it to Wendy. Wendy can't learn more than 4 moves. Which move will be forgotten? Scratch. Just double checking. Forgot Scratch. And learned Earthquake. Yeah. I should save often because we're in a severe thunderstorm warning right now. Or, not warning, watch. I checked the radar, and it doesn't look like we're going to get hit by anything bad tonight. But just in case, what are you lagging for? You think that's the boardroom? Good job guarding the hallway, buddy. Do I have to beat you to get the key? Halt. Do you have an appointment with my boss? Yes. Yes, I do. Rattata. Nice. See, considering Suzuka's stats, that's more what I expect to see with a quick attack against a low-level Pokemon. Or, you know, a Pokemon that's at least 10 levels lower, but, you know, 15 levels, I guess is what it takes. I was about to use another Rattata. Also level 25. I was about to use Zubat. Will it change? Nah, Suzuka's doing good. Just keep hitting them. Another Rattata. Oh, we quick attacked. Ooh. Man, I just remembered that like seconds. There's like a strategy you can use. I forget exactly how it is. It's like you can have a level 1, I want to say Rattata beat a level 100 Arceus with like a focus sash and what is it? Like endure and then quick attack. God, demolished. Watch your step. My boss likes he's Pokemon tough. I don't know that I can get in. Yeah, I need to find the teleporter up. Out of apparently 11 floors, so great. I like how that guy down there just wedged himself back into a corner. Let's try going down. Okay, I fought you. Yeah, I forget exactly how it goes, but it's like the focus sash lets you survive one hit, and then it's like endure or something. I am one of the 4 Rocket Brothers. I think I fought 5 of you. I'm pretty sure I fought 5 of you. Do you have a long lost brother? Do you not know how many brothers your family has? So it's like you basically you do whatever the move is, endure or maybe it was pain split. That'll like make your opponent take a massive amount of damage because you took a massive amount of damage. And then like you just use quick attack because it's, you know, it's a priority move, so you can get the final hit in. And it'll I think it's like it'll do 1 damage, but the 1 damage is all you need to knock it out with the second hit. I was about to use Hypno. You know what? I'm sure Wendy will outspeed him, so being weak to Psychic shouldn't be a problem. It's time to Earthquake! Yeah. Warg! Brothers I lost. Seriously, dude. Like, how many of them are you? How many of them are there? Because I'm pretty sure I just fought 5. Okay, I fought you. If you don't turn back, I'll call up for backup. Yeah, do it. You won't. I've already seen you. You're still not helpful. Cause you won't. It would really help if there was a sign that I could look at that's like, you're on this floor. It would make it easier for me to sweep. I guess the elevator is kind of does that for me. Oh, it's over here. I guess it's got 2 elevators. One goes up 5 floors and one goes up the rest of the floors. I think I've already swept this area. But have I taken all the teleporters? That's the question. Honestly, normally I don't think teleporter mazes are that bad, but it's the fact that it's multi-floor that's really throwing me off. Because there's... So like in any other teleporter maze, you're just going through doors. So you're like... So it's like easy to segment off in your mind. It's like basically any teleporter is just a door to another area. But the fact that it also has these up and down stairs is like, okay, well... You know, it doesn't feel so linear in my mind. Do you have the key? Hey, no, stop, help! Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I thought... I'm sorry. Here, please take this. Is this something related to the lady being scared? Is this like scary face or something? Self-destruct! Yeah, it's only a matter of time until Metronome on Kirby makes it self-destruct. Quit messing with us, kid. Stop being evil. Level 41. I'm sure those are good stats for this level. I don't know. Oh, Hypno. We're doing this again. I really should pay attention to what they're switching into dialogue. But it doesn't matter because we're over-leveled. I was about to use Eradicate. I give up. Yeah, good. A hint? You can open doors with a key card. But where is it? I work for Sylph. What should I do? Give me the key card! Did that just go down into the... Okay. TM9. I like how I like how you don't find the TMs in order. Contain takedown. No thanks. Oh yeah, I should save. Okay, so whatever floor this is, we're done. We've gone everywhere we can go without the key card. We walked on the ultimate Pokeball, which would catch anything. Yeah, the Master Ball. Exploring weak spots does work. Think about element types. Does it elevate, like... Can I tell what floor I'm on based on... No. Oh, it does go higher. But here in Gen 1, there's an extremely rare chance for the Master Ball to not catch. I can believe it. I could believe there's a glitch. Card key! Didn't I try to go this way before and I... Ugh. Why didn't I? I got distracted, I guess. Hi from behind. Show Team Rocket a little respect. Hypno. I should go back to the Pokemon Center before I use the key to get anywhere. Oh, use a 5 flamethrower. Well, have my last one. Oh, maybe the way up... I may be sequence breaking a little bit. Which reminds me, coughing evolves into wheezing. Thanks. Because I think maybe I was supposed to come from that side and get into a battle with this guy so that he would walk forward and move out of the way. But, you know, there was nothing stopping me from doing it how I did it, so... I consider it a win. Actually, forget what I said, let me... Bingo! Keycard, open the door. Let me at least check here. Hello? Bingo! Keycard, open the door. Oh, well. Those doors were pointless. Bingo! The keycard opened the door. You look tired. You should take a quick nap. Yeah! Don't give up. Thank you for a nap! I wasn't sure there were people like that in this game that, like, you can talk to... Bingo, the keycard opened the door. Gotta make sure I say it. People you could talk to who give you free healing, other than the Pokemon Center. Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Yeah, maybe they do. Drowsy? Yeah, maybe I am a little drowsy. Maybe it's just a little humid in here and I can't breathe through my nose right. I also think I may be a little too far away from my mic. Maybe I was being a little quiet. Why did I use Water Gun? I have Surf. Not anymore, I don't. About to use my chop. Sweet blow, raw blow, Chad low. Gah! If I had started as a trainer at your age. Yeah, you know, that's always the thing to think. It's like, man, if I had started the thing I like to do when I was a kid, who knows how much better at it I'd be. I support Team Rocket more than I support Sylph. It's about to use Weezing. You know, that reminds me, so I'm going to a convention next week, and one of the workshops they're doing is like a voice acting thing. And I considered signing up for it. You really got me. Team Rocket said that if I helped them, they'd let me study Pokemon. Well, as a Team Rocket supporter, prepare to be destroyed, yeah. Bingo! The keycard opened the door. I should go back to take a nap. Let me open another door. Bingo! Keycard opened the door. You can open doors with keycard. You mean like I just did? Red! What kept you blue? Okay. I guess I'm not going back to restore the PP I lost, but that's fine. Ha 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 ha. I thought you'd turn up if I waited here. I guess Team Rocket slowed you down. Not that I care. I saw you in Saffron, so I decided to see if you got better. Well, guess what? I may be better than you expected. You know, you spent all this time waiting here in Silphco, not training up your Pokemon, while I was out there training up mine. Oh, okay, yeah, he's level 37. Okay, never mind. Maybe he did get stronger. Yeah, I thought about signing up for that voice acting thing, but it's like, I don't know if I really enjoy voice acting that much that I would go to a voice acting thing. I don't really like doing voices. Level 42. Like, I definitely don't like doing voices as much as other people do, and doing characters and stuff. Which I feel like that was probably what that workshop is more set up for. Because they did mention, like, doing, like, you know, doing voices for, you know, as one of the things they mentioned, like, oh, if you like to, if you want to get better doing voices for your D&D campaign. It's like, yeah, I don't like doing that. So I think I'm at the point where I actually have a counter for basically everything he has. You got a fire Pokemon? I got a water Pokemon. It's super effective. Wow, look at that. It's about to use Alakazam. Okay, that's a Pokemon I don't have a counter for. This rival encounter is kind of strange story-wise. Like, why is he here? Why are you just chilling with Team Rocket and not caring? I felt like the idea was that he went to join Team Rocket, but he hasn't, like, formally joined them. Oh no, a bent spoon! He's working on bending the other one! Ah! Oh. I just realized a nickname I would love to give an Alakazam if I could get one, but I can't trade, so it wouldn't become an Alakazam, and I don't know if it's worth having in that case. Also, I'm pretty sure it's a rare encounter. Have a surf? It's recover again? Okay, yeah. Hey, what if I chip damage you? Yeah, that's fine. Because I can just surf you, and now that I've done a little bit of damage and you haven't recovered exactly as I planned, damage you enough that I can one-shot you with surf, but not so much that you decide to use rest. Actually, I have 2 counters. 3, technically. You know what? Suzuka's been doing a lot of fighting. Ow! Ice Beam. It's super effective. Razor Leaf. Ah! Except it's fine. Oh, well, critical hit, but it's not very effective because I'm poison. Wait. But ground is weak to grass. I thought it makes it neutral damage, not resisted because poison resists it. I guess it always goes with the least amount of damage. You know, it weighs in favor of defense. So because one type resists it and one type is weak to it, it sticks with the resisting? Maybe that's just a Gen 1 thing. Oh, so you are ready for Boss Rocket. Didn't I already meet him? Why are you hiding his identity? Well, Blue, I'm moving on up and ahead. By checking my Pokédex, I'm starting to see what's strong and how they evolve. Yeah, Bull, it doesn't tell you how they evolve. I'm calling you out on that. That's a lie. I'm going to the Pokemon League to boot out the Elite Four. All 4 of them? I'll become the world's most powerful trainer. Blue, well, good luck to you. Don't sweat it. Spell ya. Yeah, like, Gary, I'm gonna keep calling him Gary because Blue is not, or Red is not the right name for him, and Blue doesn't feel right. Like, I don't feel like Gary's a jerk trainer. He's just coarse. He's just overly casual to the point where, you know, he says what he's thinking, and then what he's thinking is kind of not nice a little bit. But like, if he worked on his phrasing, he wouldn't be a jerk. Oh, hi. You're not a rocket. You came to save us? Why, thank you. I want you to have this Pokemon for saving us. A free Lapras! There's no room for Pokemon. Lapras was sent to Pokemon Box 2 on PC. My favorite, the sequel to Pokemon Box! It's Lapras. It's very intelligent. We keep it in our lab, but it would be much better off with you. I think you will be a good trainer for Lapras. It's a good swimmer. It'll give you a lift. Does it know surf? Now I kind of want to go pull it out of the PC and look at its moves. It probably doesn't know surf. But yeah, like, I think it's funny. He's like, I'm gonna boot out the Elite Four. Like, no, you're gonna boot out the champion because, like, you're not, like, I understand becoming the new champion and then, you know, you just gotta stay there in the champion booth beyond the Elite Four, but like, you don't kick out the entire Elite Four, you kick out the champion. You look tired. You should take a quick nap. Don't give up. It's funny to think I was taking a nap while Gary was up there. It's like, where is he? When is he gonna show up? I'm pretty sure he's gonna show up. Like, come on. What's taking you so long? I know the lady says quick nap, but like, that could still be like an hour. Oh, one more guy. Stop right there. Don't you move. Oops, I'm moving. I'm turning on a fan because it's getting a little warm in here. I moved. Give on. Suzuka is not the Pokemon for this. Well, I guess ground doesn't resist fire, so never mind. But also, let's give some other people experience. Focus energy. Yeah, we'll get pumped all you want. It's not gonna do you any good. It's glitched. That always sucks. You know, I don't know if I've mentioned that. That always sucks when there's this, like, when there's a mechanic in a game that's like, it sounds cool, but it doesn't, it's glitched, so it doesn't work right. I don't know that I can name a lot of things like that in games, but you know, that such a thing exists in this game, like, it sucks. You know, like, yeah, it would be cool to be able to utilize what's it do? Like, increases your critical hit power, but oops, it's not programmed right, and it does literally nothing. Oh well. Marowak. Now that's a move. That's a Pokemon for a Joyride to fight because it's ground. It's Leer, but it failed. Super effective. Don't. Please! So, you want to see my boss? Look how he's pleading with me before. He's like, no, please, anything but that. So you want to see my boss? Bingo. The keycard opened the door. Ah, Blue, so we meet again. The president and I are discussing a vital business proposition. Keep your nose out of grown-up matters. Or experience a world of pain. I'm going to beat up a child because I'm evil. Giovanni wants to fight. Send out Nito Reno. Send out Suzuka. She's gonna flamethrower. I don't know if I've mentioned, I do kind of like that gender doesn't really exist in this generation, so I could just be like, yeah, this Ninetales I have, yeah, it's a she. I don't need to catch a she. It just is. Kangaskhan. I'm pretty sure Kangaskhan is. Well, it's either normal and it's going to take neutral damage, or it's ground and it's going to be super effective. Took it in the sunlight. Comet Punch! Oh, come on, take it! Yeah, okay, oh, it's a bit, okay. Oh, it's multiple, okay, yeah, well, who cares? I just went through a roller coaster of emotions there. Oh no, Meteor Comet Punch, it's gonna hurt! Oh wait, oh, it only does a little bit of damage. Oh, well then I'm not scared at all. Rhyhorn. Now you're ground. That I can confirm, because I'm pretty sure in later games you're steel, but steel doesn't exist yet, so you're ground. Or rock, but either way, this is gonna hurt. Or you could be ground rock, and it'll be quadruple effective. Quadruple damage. It's about to use Nidoqueen. Will I change? Yeah, apparently Nidoqueen resists grass, so I guess I gotta pull out some ice. Godzilla fight! But you know, as far as like as far as like blatant inspiration goes, I feel like Nidoking and Nidoqueen are like really good at like invoking the feeling of that you know, that shape of monster of Godzilla without just being Godzilla. Like Tyranitar, that is like, oh yeah, that's just Godzilla. But these guys, I think they strike that good balance. Anyway, here's Ice Beam. Critical hit. Oh, you got so close to one hit KO. And then what do you do in retaliation? 11 damage. And then comes a giant fist. Arrgh, I lost again. Blast it all. You ruined our plans for Sylph. But Team Rocket will never fail. I don't know why that's funny to me. It's just like, oh yeah, never fail. In the like 2 games they show up in and then never come back. Yeah, they never fail. Blue, never forget that all Pokemon exist for Team Rocket. I must go, but I shall return. I always come back. Secretary, thank you for rescuing all of us. We admire your courage. Thank you for saving Sylph. Wait, so you're not Sylph? The Sylph is the... It is the company, it's not a person? I would never forget you saved us in our moment of peril. I have to thank you in some way. Because I am rich, I can give you anything. So I'll give you 1 Pokeball. Here, maybe this will do. Not even like 2 or like 3 or like a handful. No, just 1. That's all I can do for you. I'm rich. I can give you anything, and I choose to give you 1 Pokeball. It's the greatest Pokeball in the world, but I'm only giving you 1. Because I can do anything. Oh yeah, I guess I should talk to him again, see if he has more time on. You can't buy that anywhere. It's our secret prototype Master Ball. It will catch any Pokemon without fail. Except in instances where it glitches and it doesn't catch. You should be quiet about using it though. Should I check the computer? I feel like I should check the computer. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, since I'm here, allow me to use the CEO's exclusive computer to digitally transfer my items into storage. Because all computers are capable of doing this, apparently. It doesn't require any kind of special plug-in device. No, not the town map. Ah! I'm gonna have to reorder my items again. I'll put the key card away. I'm not gonna run around here opening all the doors, trying to get all the items. It's like, what more items do I need? Like, sure, it'd be cool to find more TMs that I could, you know, more TMs that my Pokemon are compatible with. That would be good moves for them to learn. But like, I feel pretty set right now. I don't feel like I need to scour this place looking for more power. Just give me my town map back. I guess I haven't really looked at my map lately. It's like, now I've got all the towns. Now all I gotta do is just fly between places. And even then, it's like, well, I've been everywhere, and I don't know where to go next. Other than Erica's gym, or Sabrina. I don't know why I keep thinking she's Erica. I already beat Erica. I'm hoping that when I beat Sabrina, she'll tell me, like what I should do next. Welcome. The president is in the boardroom on the 11th floor. Oh, did I talk to you already? Back to the Pokemon Center to heal, and then it's off to the gym. The gym, and not the gym. It's just a bunch of people working out in the gym. Man, that is the second helicopter I've heard tonight. What are they doing? What do people in helicopters do? Maybe I should go this way. Excuse me. Well, there we go. We can get in now. The Psychic Gym. That I am probably over-leveled for, so I will leave with Aquila so he can get some experience. 40, 43... 42... Okay. It's more teleporters. You know, champion making. Sabrina's Pokemon use Psychic power instead of Force. Fighting Pokemon are weak against Psychic Pokemon. They get creamed before they can even aim a punch. Well, like I said, I don't think teleporter bases are that bad when they're not multiple floors like that. Sabrina is young, but she's also our leader. We won't reach her easily. I definitely remember Sabrina's appearance in the anime. I feel like that's pretty iconic. Psychic wants to fight. So now Slowpoke. I am also water. So I will hit you with strength. They said sheer strength would not be good against you because you're psychic, but I moved first, so guess what? Wow. Level 40, yeah! Bet you Slowpoke. Might change. No. Oh, wow. You like Blizzard? Now that I think about it, I would like a Blizzard. I would like some ice cream from Dairy Queen. That'd be cool. Maybe we'll get the cookie dough one. It's about to use Slowbro. Oh. He's biting the shell that is biting him. It's like an Ouroboros. Anyway, here's Blizzard. Okay, yeah, Blizzard's been hitting pretty good. I still don't like that it's only like 5 PP, but... Or 5 PP and the potential to miss. So you have the potential for none of those hits to do anything. Oh, we disabled strength. Okay, well, Blizzard again. Blizzard one more time. Oh, that was my concentration. There used to be 2 Pokemon gyms in Saffron. The fighting dojo next door lost its gym status when we went and creamed them. You can do that? You can make a gym no longer a gym by beating them very badly? Does our unseen power scare you? Yeah, I'm real scared. Okay, I'm tired of Slowpokes. Why do I feel like someone else has Thunderbolt? Oh, well. Shazam! Mr. Mime. I just realized Slowbro part water. I could have used Joyride. Yeah, too bad you used the physical barrier instead of the special barrier. It's about to use Kadabra. I'd be scared of him if he had more spoons, but he's only got the 1 spoon. But Mega Alakazam? That guy terrifies me. Have you seen how many spoons he has? I never foresaw this. Yeah, Psychic Convention canceled due to unforeseen circumstances. Psychic Pokemon fear only ghosts and bugs. And dark, but that doesn't exist yet. You know that power alone isn't enough. I forgot what I was saying. I'm pretty sure I had a lingering thought there, and I lost it. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I saw how much the sound went up when I was whispering about Mega Alakazam into the microphone. Like, I saw it get into the yellow, so it should have been audible, but for all I know, all you heard was the sound of the consonants, so you might have just heard... Oh, well, now you get a critical hit. Level 41. That's what just could happen. I enjoy how much experience I still get from trainer battles, even though I'm over-leveled. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't mentioned this Chiptide video yet. I keep talking about all the Pokemon videos Chiptide's done. I don't believe this! Yeah, but you didn't see this coming, huh? Sabrina just wiped out the karate master next door. One of his more recent videos... Oh, okay, we're back here. One of his more recent Pokemon Did I just find Sabrina? Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll keep leading with Aquila. You and I on Pokemon shall fight. Oh wait, I guess they're a channeler? Yeah, one of those dudes. Ladies, I think. One of Chiptide's recent Pokemon videos was talking about the idea of a Pokemon game where you could go to all the regions. And it's maybe not as good of an idea as it sounds. You know, he went through like the possible ways that you could do an RPG like that. You're immune to... I almost did it! I almost forgot that Ghost is immune to normal. I tend to forget. But not this time. Yeah, like, I don't know how many people still want a Pokemon game where you can go to every region. And maybe they're not necessarily talking about it like every region is like a full-fledged Pokemon game in and of itself. Oh, another Ghastly. Oh, I'm so surprised. How about a Blizzard? But if you were to do that, like, there are several approaches you could take. Including a wiggly scream. And I guess I shouldn't mention all the ways, because it's like, hey, go watch the Chiptide video. But I think it was interesting. Hunter, ooh, scary. Like he mentioned, two different approaches to experience. I think it was two different. There might have been three, I don't remember. But, you know, different approaches to how to handle experience. You know, assuming that the player is taking one team through every generation. Dude. Yeah, I'm already confused. And paralyzed. And water gun. And win. I lost after all. I knew that this was going to take place. Okay, yeah, I fought you, excuse me. But not you. Saffron's Pokemon Gym is famous for its psychics. You want to see Sabrina, I can tell. Yeah, that's what I'm here for! You know, isn't that a Star Wars meme? Is Obi-Wan talking with the dudes and he's like, that is why I'm here. Oh, right, paralyzed. How about a Hyper Potion? Just for fun. Okay, well. Yeah, you're gonna resist this. But you're also defense curling, so I don't know how long you're gonna take strength. yeah, pretty much the like several of the approaches of a Pokemon game where you could go to every generation and it is like a full-fledged game of itself in and of itself. So it's difficult to make it engaging. Especially the way Pokemon is structured now, where Pokemon, you know, they cap at level 100, they stop learning new moves, they stop evolving. Like, your Pokemon would be fully evolved and have their best movesets by the end of, like, the first region. Arrgh. And at that point, it would get kind of, you know, stale to have to do that again for, like, 8 more regions. 9 soon to be. That's right. I use telepathy to read your mind. Yeah, well, guess what I'm thinking right now? Yeah, nice sandwich. I'm just gonna make sure I save. I don't know if it's Sabrina. It's probably not. I bet she's got a unique sprite. But just in case. Sabrina is younger than I. But I respect her. Good. Respect your elders, but also respect people who are younger than you. Just respect people. That's the key thing. Just respect people. And you know, there is the idea of like, oh, if you did a Pokemon game where you had, you know, where you got to do all the regions, like something they could do is make it so that you could only use Pokemon from that region in that region. So, you know, you beat Kanto and now you can't use your Kanto Pokemon. But I think that would make people kind of mad. Skull Bash? Skull Bash? No. Oops. Gonna do B and then A. And then we serve. Yeah, and I don't. Again, I don't know how many people are. How many Pokemon fans are still playing that are like, man, I would love a game that visits every region. Not good enough. In a battle of equals, the one with the stronger will wins. If you wish to beat Sabrina, focus on winning. Okay, I fought you already. I'm just gonna go backwards. I'm gonna backtrack. Have I fought you? No. Okay. Pokemon take on the appearance of their trainers. Your Pokemon must be tough then. Yeah, I don't know how many people realize the design challenges that would come with making a Pokemon game that has 9 whole regions. Like 72 gyms? And, you know, not even to mention how many Elite Fours that would be. And then making all that engaging. I feel like no matter what they did, people would be disappointed because they would either, you know, they'd be frustrated because they wouldn't be able to use their favorite Pokemon, or they would get bored because they would be using the same Pokemon the whole time. Because the game doesn't incentive, you know, it either does incentivize switching Pokemon and then people will be frustrated to not be able to use the same Pokemon the whole time, or it doesn't incentivize using new Pokemon and people just keep using the same Pokemon and then they get bored because they're using the same moves over and over again. I knew it. I must teach better techniques to my Pokemon. It's you again. It's you again! Ah, oh, okay, yeah, there she is, there she is. She does not look anything like she does in the anime right now. She looks like a brown-haired girl in a white dress. Here we go. I had a vision of your arrival. I've had psychic powers since I was a child. I first learned to bend spoons with my mind. I dislike fighting, but if you wish, I would show you my powers. Okay, Shigeo Kageyama. Why does she have a whip? You have psychic powers, just whip me with that! I don't like to fight. You know, there's also the matter of, like, you know, having non-battle stuff in a Pokemon game to break things up. Because a game that long, you would need to have something else to do, because otherwise you're just going around fighting stuff, and you know how people are with their open world games, and oh, the only thing you can do is go around and fight stuff. There's nothing to do. This open world is empty. There's nothing to do in it. You know, people already think Scarlet and Violet has nothing to do in it, even though, like, the story? You know, there are, like, 3 whole, like, story branches to do. I don't like to fight. Get smacked with the whip, yeah. Ow, critical hit. Okay. I like how I was like, yeah, I got Suzuka for this gym because she's got good special. And then I'm kind of just sweeping with Aquila. Venomoth. Yeah, okay. Like, I get where people come from when they're like, I want a Pokemon game where you can visit every region. But, like, I don't know if they understand how bloated of a game that would be. It would be cool if there was a game where, you know, you beat the main, you know, the main game. You know, you beat the region you started in, and then it's like, you can go to any other region now. But you only get to, like, explore it. You don't have to. You don't do the gyms. It's just like you just explore. I guess it would be more of like a Pokedex thing. You know, I also wonder if you did a game where you did every region, how much faster would it go by from not having a story? Or, you know, let's assume, you know, the scenario of like, oh, it's post-game. So every other region is post-game, and there's no story driving you along through it. You're just hitting all the gyms and then leaving. Well, hitting all the gyms, beating the Elite Four, and then leaving. Like, how much faster would Pokemon go if... No pun intended. I'm shocked! But a loss is a loss. Yeah, you didn't see this coming, did you? Even though you could foresee everything else. I admit I didn't work hard enough to win. You earned the Marsh Badge. The Marsh Badge makes Pokemon up to level 70 obey you. Stronger Pokemon will become wild, ignoring your orders in battle. Just don't raise your Pokemon too much. Wait, please take this TM with you. It's Psy-Wave. It uses powerful psychic waves to inflict damage. Excuse me. Yeah, I wonder how much like, even ignoring the idea of, like, it's every region in one game. How fast would a Pokemon game go if there was no story? There's probably ROM hacks out there where it's like, it's Pokemon, but without the story. You can skip all the cutscenes, and you don't have to do, like, you know, you don't have to go into Silph and beat Giovanni there, because, you know, technically that's part of the story. That's not gym related. I went to Suzuka to learn it. Can't learn more than 4 moves. Do you know a move? Do I really need Psychic? Let me see. What's Psychic good against? So, fighting. Poison. And that's it. Yeah. I'm good. I don't feel I need this. Abandon learning Psy-Wave? Yes. Did I learn Psy-Wave? Okay, for a moment I was worried that was gonna waste the TM. Now we're good. It's gym 7 down, and it's not even break time yet. I mean, it will be in 5 minutes, but everyone has psychic power. People just don't realize it. You know, that reminds me of a thought I had once. What if superpowers are real, but the only people who have them are people who don't think superpowers exist, so they've never tried to use them? Like, imagine if it's possible for someone to fly, but the only people who can fly are the people who are like, you can't fly, that's ridiculous. And they've never seriously tried, like, just jumping really high to see if they fly. Because they're like, oh, that's not gonna happen. So they don't even try. And they don't even realize they have that power. Pokemon are fighting fit. Even though I don't have any fighting Pokemon, and I don't know any fighting moves. Isn't that weird? I don't know where to go next. Good thing I still have my town map on me. I haven't gotten all the gym badges yet. But the only other place I could... Well, okay, there is the power plant. I don't know how to get there, but I know the power plant exists. I should go buy items. I got a lot of money. I should spend it. Where's the store around here? Where's the store? I saw Rocket Boss escaping Sylph's building. I thought you were going to tell me which way he was going. This town has a store, right? Like, where? Does it not have a store? Do you guys not have phones? Does Mr. Psychic have anything to say? What do you have to say before? It's Psychic. I can lower the target's special abilities. I wonder how many kids out there got this game, and then to keep track of what TM is what, they, like, cataloged it by hand. Oh, there it is. Like, they just wrote it down. It's like, TM29. That is Psychic. And then this one is Fly. What potions am... What am I stocking up on right now? Super and Hyper. I'll buy more Hyper. I don't know if I've ever been this rich in a Pokemon game where I could just buy 30,000 Poké's worth of potions and still be doing good. And full heals. I can just buy as many of these as I want to. I don't know if I've said it enough. I do really like the sense of progression that comes with... Man, I've freed up so much bag space by having full heals instead of one different healing item for every status. Like, that's something I don't know any other RPG really does. Well, I guess there's also the bike route I haven't gone down yet. I don't know how to get a bike, but I can go back to the bike store. Wait a minute, how much was a bike? Was I actually close to being able to afford the bike that is supposed to be ridiculously expensive and you can't get it on your own? Do you actually have to pay that much money? Okay, so many questions. My alarm for break time just went off, but I gotta go to the bike shop and check again. The unfortunate part is I don't remember which town it's in. There you are, gross. I should probably also change box when I'm done, just to be safe. I don't know how big boxes are, but I've got quite a few Pokemon in my box already. Is it Cerulean? Yeah, here we go. Hi, welcome to our bike shop. Have we got the bike for you? Oh, no. Okay, that is a lot of zeros. Yeah, 80,000 would have almost been a 10th. A plain city bike is good enough for me. You can't put a shopping basket on a mountain bike. These bikes are cool, but they're way expensive. Yeah, how do I get one for free? Who does that for me? I want a bright red bicycle. I'm gonna keep it home so it doesn't get dirty. Let me look at my map again. Yeah, power plant's right there. Somewhere. Do I want to know? Ask me again in an hour. I would like to see if I can figure it out on my own, but I'll probably crack eventually. I don't suppose I just go home to Pallet Town and then my mom is like, hey, I bought you a bike. Oh yeah, also the Victory Road, I remember there was a surf spot there. And then everything else was just like, you have this badge. Let me open this door for you, sir. So, I don't know that there's going to be anything at all on that route other than, like, a Pokemon Center and then Indigo Plateau. Sea Route 21, Cinnabar. Maybe I missed something on Cinnabar. There could also be someone in Celadon or Vermilion. Wait a minute. Okay, the map does not show a route between Vermilion and whatever is over to the west. But, okay, hang on. This is another one of those things where it's like, okay, I'm not gonna wait. I'm just gonna do it. Because there was water here. I can surf. And there's barriers, isn't there? All the way around town. Yup. I did just remember there was a guy in a place. I think it's back in Celadon. Or Cerulean? Cerulean. I'm going with Cerulean. Or maybe it was Pewter. No, yeah, that guy. Can I get there? Not from this direction. Wait. If I go through this guy's house. Ah, there's rocks. Wasn't there someone's house that led out directly into water? Wasn't he like one of the fishing brothers? There, found it. I don't know if I ever checked that grass for Pokemon, but again, I bet it's just Pidgeys and Rattatas. At this point, I don't even care. Yellow will probably have better encounters. This is Cerulean Cave. Horribly strong Pokemon live in there. The Pokemon League champion is the only person who was allowed in. Well, that's not me. Shoot. Oh, wait, look, I'm up here now. I came to get my mushroom Pokemon. I didn't realize there were Paris on this route. A blizzard! I was about to use Paris. Yes, I will switch. That was overkill. I didn't need that. I don't know why I keep resisting clicking on the option at the top of the menu. It's better to use Parasect. Yeah, I was thinking like maybe I needed Flamethrower for this one, but nope. Level 43! Oh, my cute mushroom Pokemon. There might not be any more mushrooms here. I think I got all of them. Okay, well, since I'm thinking, power plant. Let me fly back to, well. I'm curious about something at Bill's house, though. How far can I surf away from Bill's house? By the way, I'm high thanks to my mushroom Pokemon. Man, it sure would be cool to have a bike right about now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would not get high off of Paris. I'm pretty sure you would get poisoned, paralyzed, one of those things. Maybe both at once. And I don't think you'd get high off of it. No, not items. Wait, this is not the way to Bill's house. Let's hope I don't avoid going through this guy's house. He still hasn't cleaned up the place. It's been like a week, man. Maybe 2. I don't know. I haven't been counting. You know, honestly, if I beat this game before Friday, I will probably just... Or, no, if I beat this game before Monday, or if I beat it Monday or sooner, then I'm just going to take a break because I'm not going to be home Friday. So I would not want to start Yellow and then be away from it for almost a week. So I'd rather just take a break. Oh, this water doesn't go anywhere. I'm glad I walked all the way over to Bill's house just to find out that his water is self-contained. hate this map. I don't think I can go west from here. Can I, like, surf here away, you know, like, out of town? No, you got barriers here, too. Well, I know there's an item around here. You know what? I'm just gonna go the other way. I forget, was this cave dark? I think it was dark. I don't want to have to go back and get a Pokemon to teach the Flash. Pokemon here are so chunky. There should be a pink one with a floral pattern. Rock tunnel. Yeah, this was the Flash cave. Okay. I guess if I would like a hint, and I would like to know if I need to go through this cave to get to where I need to go, or if I don't need this cave at all. That is one hint I would like right now, so I don't waste time running around a cave that I don't need to go through. I don't know why I keep thinking like going this way is going to lead me somewhere entirely new. And then that way just goes back to Celadon? Celadon. No, I guess I'll just, where do I want to go on break? Because I can't see places I haven't been to from here. I think I just heard some thunder. I'll go to Celadon. Keep out Team Rocket's way. Wasn't there a port here, too? Maybe I should try surfing away from here. Okay, no, I'm stopping there. I'm gonna go on break. Oh, save, but it's been like 10 minutes. I gotta go on break. I need the break. I think there is a thunderstorm closing in. I hear more thunder. So if I suddenly stop playing, that's power went out. You know, just a reminder. I don't anticipate it going up, but you know, just in case. Oh. That's how you get to the gym, right. I had a thought just now. Go back to Saffron City and talk to more people around town. The one guy's dialogue updated, so why not other people? People should be flocking back to Saffron now. Me, I flocked back. Like, you know, if the one guy saw Team Rocket's leader go somewhere, yeah, Team Rocket's gone. It's safe to go out again. Maybe other people saw the boss leave and will tell me where he went. You beat Team Rocket all alone? That's amazing. I wasn't alone because I had my Pokemon, and I'm never alone as long as I have my Pokemon. Wasn't this house blocked by Team Rocket? Thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon. Hey, don't look at my letter. Look. I was given a PP up as a gift. It's used for increasing the PP of techniques. I think the dialogue switched. I think like speaking to the lady is supposed to say, "I got a PP up as a gift," and then you read this, and it says, "Thank you for writing. I hope to see you soon." And then she's like, "Hey, don't look at that." The copycat is cute. I'm getting her a Pokeball, Pokédoll. Go. Chansey. My daughter is so self-centered. She only has a few friends. My daughter likes to mimic people. Her mimicry has earned her the nickname Copycat around here. I don't think that's your daughter. I think that's a Ditto. Oh, the TV's broke. It won't turn on. Hi, do you like Pokemon? No, I just asked you. Huh? You're strange. Quit mimicking? But that's my favorite hobby. I like how she was able to mimic me before I even said anything. This is rare Pokemon! Huh? It's only a doll. Kee! Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest one of all? The Doduo, apparently. This is a rare Pokemon, huh? It's only a doll. It turned to look at me. Doll's haunted. A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head. Oh, isn't that... I want to say Wario's Woods? That's an obscure Mario game. My secrets. Skill, mimicry. Hobby, collecting dolls. Favorite Pokemon? Clefairy. I don't have my Clefairy. Well, it's a Clefable now anyway, so I don't know if anything would have come of this. There's that guy again. I flew here on my Pidgey when I read about Sylph. It's already over? I missed the media action. Yeah, Team Rocket is gonna save the world again. Excuse me. I mean, if we go off of the order that things appear here in... It's like Route 10, Lavender Town, Pokemon Tower, 8, 7, Celadon, Saffron, Route 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, Fuchsia City, Safari Zone, Sea Route, Sea Foam, Sea Route, Cinnabar, Sea Route, 22, 23, Victory Road, Indigo Plateau. And then I guess Power Plant is post-game? Possibly? That's kind of what I was getting at, but I forgot about the Power Plant being on there. Pokemon Lab. Where's the Pokemon expensive? I'm gonna bring this rare Pokemon for examination. Oh yeah, I bring the guy, the fossil. I'm so excited I forgot how to talk. Where were you? Your fossil is back to life. It was Kabuto, like I think. Do you want to give a nickname to Kabuto? No. There's no room for Pokemon. Kabuto was sent to Box 2 on PC. The sequel. I'm looking for Ponyta. Want to trade for Seal? Ah, well. I think I hear the rain picking up outside. Oh, later, you want to trade your Raichu for my Electrode? No. Well, if you don't want to. Scientists conducted experiments in the burned-out building. Cinnabar, James Blaine, is an odd man who lived here for decades. Okay, let's try theory 2. I go home and then my mom gives me a bike. That's the wrong town. Blue, you should take a quick rest. Oh good, you and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Jeez. Act like you haven't seen me in... Act like it hasn't been, like, 2 weeks since I last saw you. Is this girl always here? Professor Oak is the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Good to see you. How's your Pokedex coming? Here, let me take a look. Completion is 221 Pokemon seen, 29 Pokemon owned. Rating is you still need more Pokemon. Try to catch other species. I like how I've almost seen all the Pokemon though. Like I'm 30 Pokemon away from having seen all of them. That's Professor Oak's last Pokemon. Oh hi honey. Now get back out there. Yeah. She was enjoying being alone. Plenty of time for her to practice cello without me. I kind of want to go to Victory Road and see what happens. See how far I can get. Let's go back to Fuchsia City and see if I can at least get a hint about the bike route. I don't suppose someone will be like, hey, you need to go get a bike. I hear there's a guy who'll give you a bike. Excuse me. You need a bicycle for the cycling road. I'm not gonna tell you where to get one. I'm looking for Slowbro. Wanna trade one for Licky Tongue? No. I would like Licky Tongue, but I don't have Slowbro. I also don't have room on my team. I hope, if that trade exists in Yellow, I hope it's much earlier in the game. I feel like those bulky normal types are probably better early game companions. that just kind of stay consistent throughout the entire game rather than being something you get late. Excuse me. I'm Fishing Guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. You like fishing? No. Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, I thought I heard something. I thought I heard the wind knock something over outside. No, that was my headphones scraping against the side of my chair. I could try the cave again, but I don't want to try the cave again. Oh, you might have heard that. It was a lightning strike. Let's hope it doesn't strike a nearby thing, you know, so close that I can hear it zapping and stuff. Let's not have a terrifyingly close lightning strike again, knock out the power. Oh yeah, isn't this where the Pokemon Mansion is? Like right there. Excuse me, jeez. What kind of potions do you sell here? Oh, that's the Pokemon Center. Right, they don't have a mart because they got the big box store. Yeah, the mansion. Why do I feel like Team Rocket was doing something here? Hang on a sec. Sorry, I wanted to try coughing to get the tickle in my throat to go away, and I didn't want to do it with the microphone on. And there's Game Freak. That would be a cool place to go when you're stuck. Just, you go to Game Freak and you're like, hey, what do I do? And then there's a guy there that's like, have you done this yet? Oh, I'm not at the bottom yet. That's up. I kind of want to go see the guy at the top again. Wasn't he like Mr. Know-It-All or something? Maybe he can give me a hint. Game Freak and Pokemon makes Pokemon games. Yeah, they make Pokemon games inside of Pokemon, which in and of themselves contain Game Freak, who make Pokemon games, who make more Game Freak making Pokemon games. I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Get together with friends and trade Pokemon. Right, you're that guy. Can I fly down from here? Can't fly here. Can I dig from here? This isn't the time to use that. Ah! I gotta use those stairs. Yeah, because that was so hard, taking the stairs. What if I go back to Team Rocket Space and I face Giovanni again? I look him dead in the eye and I go, hey, it's me again. Actually, wait, aren't I supposed to take the elevator all the way down to the break room? I'll tell you about that time I saw a deer again. Ah, okay, never mind. I'm not committed enough to this. I blew it all in the slots. I know I should have cashed in my coins for prizes. Yeah, there's the Mart. I got my coughing in Cinnabar. It's nice, but it breathes poison when it's angry. No, not item. How'd you get in? Good effort. Okay, psychic or somehow always watching in the background telling when not to use something. I think in one of the later games, it's like, it says something like, the words of the professor echoed in your mind. Now is not the time for that, or there's a time and place for everything. Something like that. It just is a fly. I can take you back to any town. Put it to good use and get out of my yard. Well, I guess it's time to go see how far I can get on Victory Road. You know, I thought I would have had better progress. You know, better time checking all my possible options in an hour. It's almost been an hour. Well, I guess it's been a half an hour because I was at it for 10 minutes earlier before going on break. Not to mention the time spent actually on break. But I thought I would have made more progress by now. Oh. Now might be a good time for a repel, but I don't care. So I'm gonna see if there's well, I guess if there's anything strong here, it would fight me anyway. Guess I could talk about Pikmin while I'm on the way up there. As I did mention, I started a new Pikmin 4 playthrough. Oh, wait, we're already here. We're already to the surf spot. I think I mentioned I was trying out the new easy difficulty. Yeah, I turned that off. It was too easy. Because enemies die so quickly. It was like they weren't even, like what was even the point of them being there? Do you just swim in place all day, waiting for people to come up to here? I would hate to be a guard, standing guard right here in the water. You can pass here only if you have the soul badge. Oh, that's the soul badge. Okay then, please go right ahead. I wish I could do a better job of making it, you know, actually reading that out as one word. You can pass here only if you have the march badge. Oh, that's the march badge. Okay, please go right ahead. March badge is the one Sabrina just gave me, right? So I think this is as far as I go. Oh, hello. Well, I know I'm not over-leveled for the Elite Four. Super effective. Hero fainted. Killer grew to level 43. You can pass here only if you have the Volcano badge. Oh, you have the Volcano badge. And I also feel like I had an easy time playing through Pikmin 4 the first time. And that's why, like, on this playthrough, I'm like, let me try relying on Oatchi less. Because I feel like that was what made it so easy for me, is because I just rode on Oatchi the whole time. And when you do that, you can just slam into enemies and they get stunned for a time. And it flings all of your Pikmin onto the enemy, so they automatically all cling on and start attacking right away. You can pass here only if you have the Earth Badge. You don't have the Earth Badge yet. You have to go get to the... have to have it to get to the Pokemon League. Wait, did it play a buzzer? Rude. I have to walk all the way back. Okay. I'm saving so I commit to walking all the way back. But I've had a couple of instances already, now that I've turned the difficulty down, where I fought enemies and they shook my Pikmin off and they actually got to eat some. And they only managed to get one. Like, I'm used to the older games where it's like, oh, you know, the enemies have big mouths, so when they bite for Pikmin, they could get like 5 or 6 of them in one bite. They got one. Both times where the enemy got a chance to attack and they went for a bite, you know, they bit towards my group of Pikmin. They got one. It's like, oh. Like, I don't want to say the game is too easy, but it's certainly merciful. I appreciate mercy in video games, but sometimes maybe it can go a little too far. I'm not saying I should have lost like 12 Pikmin to one bite, because they added a higher difficulty. I could make it even more difficult on myself if I wanted to, and I don't. Because I think it's later in the game where things actually get difficult, and I would like it to stay... I was gonna say stay fun. Challenge can be fun. So you know, it's not right to say that like turning up the difficulty is gonna make it unfun, but the difficulty they added makes it. They also make it so you can only have 60 Pikmin max, and I don't like that. Oops, wait, that's Kirby. And today I just did the infamous water dungeon for Pikmin 4. Actually, I think there were 2 of them, but I did one of them. And I lost 2 Pikmin. But I also admit to restarting a few times because the thing got me. And there was actually one instance where I left Pikmin back at the base, and it steamrolled them, and I wasn't expecting it to go for my home base, and it did. It's like, ah, it's smarter than I thought. Where should I go to look for hints? Where does the game... Where is the game supposed to inform you of where to go? I guess I gotta go back to Cinnabar and see if the fire guy has anything new to say that I've beaten Team Rocket. Because, like, if I had fought the, you know, I feel like I did things a little out of order. Alright, it's locked. I feel like it did things a little out of order. So maybe this was supposed to be the place where I get my... I mean, it is the place where you get the 7th gym badge. But it's such a small town. I don't know where they would possibly have a hint to say like, hey, 8th gym is over here. That's why I'm leaning towards the power plant. It's like it's the only other thing on the map that is like I haven't visited yet, other than Victory Road. And my cursor snaps to it right away when I press down. So like up goes this way through the game. You know, forward. And the power plant is last. It's after Indigo Plateau. Which makes me think it's post-game, but there's a secret gym out there somewhere. I should at least try to get the item that is on this route. Well, not necessarily this route, but somewhere along here. Somewhere between here and, Lavender Town. Oh, I missed a trainer. I'm not into it, but okay, let's go. Bird. Bird. Turtle. It's about to use Firo. Alright. Wendy's getting a little behind. Maybe she should be in front for now. Ice Beam. I knew it. Winning, losing, it doesn't matter. In the long run. That's what losers say. Nah, I should do Wendy in case it's a bird. Although I am about to go surfing. As soon as I can touch water. Why do I feel like there's something I could do if I go north here? Like, not back to Lavender Town, but like north this way specifically? Dude. I still think all this fence work is stupid. Who put up all this? The swerving docks are one thing, but that's just ridiculous. Oh, nope, I can't surf on Wendy. Actually, I could. Oh. But I'm not gonna waste a move slot on her having a water move she doesn't need. There it is. TF16. payday. It's funny that it's payday because getting to this platform certainly didn't pay off. There's a spot upstairs. It's a move called Swift. It's very accurate, so use it during battles you can't afford to lose. I mean, considering I give up half my money whenever I lose, every battle is a battle I can't afford to lose. I mean, technically I can, because it's always half of my money, so as long as I have money to begin with, I can afford to lose, but losing half my money is not fun, so I can't afford to lose it. I don't suppose there's anything in the Polka Tower. Like down here, maybe? I feel like there could be someone. Those guys were erected in the memory of Pokemon that had died. No. It's only up from here. Alright, I guess it's time to teach my Pikachu Flash. Which HM is Flash? It is an HM in this game, right? Alright, I gotta go to box 2. Or box 1. Oh, 5? Okay. That sounds about right. Ine. Withdraw. 5. Oh, the lights flickered. Spooked me. Contain Flash. Ine is the only one who can learn it. And she also had space. Alright, and then I put it back. I knew I was missing a step. I was like, wait, what do I do next? And then I put it back. I put that away. And we're good. I don't have a lot of hope for this cave, honestly. Oh, right. I never healed Ine. Oh, no. Well, I know it's overkill, but here. I don't have a lot of hope that this cave will have something that I need. That it'll lead me where I'm trying to go. But I would feel better in checking. I should use my repels. Otherwise, this is going to be really annoying. Super repel. Excuse me. Okay, I fought you already. Oh, and this doesn't go anywhere. I bet I have to use flash at every floor, don't I? Oh, no, wow. When you finish your Pokedex, can I have it? No. It's funny how I bet they thought all these dead ends... Oh, hello. Hikers leave twigs as trail markers. I bet they thought all these twists and turns made the cave impossible to get through without flash. They thought. And there comes the giant fist! Oh, I did my best. I want to go home. How did I get through here without fighting her? Or Belwaroff? This guy too? Outsiders like you need to show me some respect. Hikers are jerks in this game. At least their Geodudes are always giving a happy thumbs up. Well, thumb's kind of sideways, but it is elevated. Earthquake do much to you? I probably could have Mega Punched. It would have been good enough. I'm almost 20 levels. Actually, I am 20 levels higher than you. Let's see how Mega Punch does, even though you resist it. Yeah, still good. Oh, okay. Yeah, good try. I give. You're talented enough to hike, says the guy who blew himself up. It's not talent, you just gave me the victory. This tunnel goes a long way, kid. Does it go to the power plant? Okay, let's try it on Geodude. Mega Punch. Yeah, half. I was gonna make a joke of it being sturdy, but no, that was the second punch. That's not how sturdy works. And then comes the giant fist! $42. It's meant to use Geodude. Yeah, okay, I'll switch to Joyride. Joyride needs some. This is overkill. Yeah, I didn't need a solar beam. Oh, you win. Watch for Onyx. It can put the squeeze on you. Oh, do I know. How did I get through here without fighting this guy? Or either of these guys, really. You would think that they were put here specifically so that you can't get by without fighting them. Maybe I'm lost in here. How do you miss with an earthquake? How do you miss by shaking the ground? I was about to use Onyx. Dude. He's up. What am I doing? Which way is out? My sleeping Pokemon on Route 12 forced me to take this detour. And then he was never seen again. Repel wore off. I really don't have any other ideas of where to check. It's like my mind just keeps going back to, okay, Power Plant is a place I haven't been to yet, so I should try getting there. And, you know, following the routes, Cinnabar is the last place. You know, it's the final town. So maybe Cinnabar is connected to it somehow? Oh. Okay. Well, I can check this route. There's water there. Can I get in the water? Can I surf that water? Does that water go to the power plant? I can surf the water. There was a spark of hope. There was a glimmer. Okay. Wow, are you a Pokemaniac too? Wanna see my collection? Hey! Wanna see my tattoo? Rhyhorn. Sorry, Rhyhorn, but you know what I got? I just love that. I can't get over. I love when Pokemon know moves that aren't their type. That's like, wait, you know Ice Beam? What? You're Godzilla. Why do you know Ice Beam? Okay, that sprite does make me laugh. Because again, I always expect the Pokemon only knows moves of its type. You know, ground Pokemon learn ground moves. Grass Pokemon learn grass moves. So, you know, having a poison ground learn Ice Beam, it's like, what? I mean, I guess technically it doesn't learn it. It's just capable of learning it through TM. Huh. I'm not angry. I have more rare Pokemon at home. I have a girlfriend in Canada. Power plant. There we go. Okay. Something has happened. I have found a place. And apparently the things around here are going to be about level 30, because that guy was level 30, so... Maybe they expected me to come here after Sabrina, but before Cinnabar? I don't even know. Bzz, I forgot they like to do that, which really tells me they... I think I asked before, like, what do you think they designed first, Voltorb or Pokeballs? They designed Pokeballs first, and then they designed Voltorb as a mimic. So that sometimes you go up trying to get an item, and then, nope, it's a Voltorb. Can you believe that Voltorb is a Pokemon they thought needed an evolution, so they just took a Pokeball and turned it upside down and called that an evolution? And then you think of all the other Pokemon that could have evolutions that don't. I mean, the first one to come to mind for me is Dunsparce, because I think it was my brother was always saying, like, yeah, Dunsparce needs an evolution. And then for the longest time, it didn't have one. Maybe not that it needs one, but that he felt it really should have had one. But I'm sure there are plenty of Pokemon out there that are like single stage Pokemon that could be way better if they just evolved. Okay, can you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? Can you stop? I shouldn't have wasted an Earthquake on that. I don't know what I was thinking. Bzz, up. Now this is worth an Earthquake, because this is a level 40 Pokemon. Who does a little bit of damage. It's a little bit. Bzz, up. Voltorbs are arguably worse than Mimics, because at least in most RPGs, when you kill a Mimic, you get an item. Because it's like, oh, it's a treasure chest, and when you defeat it, it drops an item, because that's what you were expecting. Oh man, I just remembered the Mimics that are in Dragon Warrior 3. Dragon Quest 3, but I know it as Dragon Warrior 3, because that's the Game Boy game my brother has that he lets me play. Like, there was one time I was trying to play through the whole game. I didn't finish, but I did get to a part, I think it was like a pyramid, and it was like full of Mimics. And like, oh, these Mimics suck, they do so much damage. Voltorb, do you mind? I'm about to fight Voltorb. TM25. You can super better than 24. 25. Thunder. That would have been a great opportunity for Thunder Outside to happen. This is a case where if I would absolutely put Thunder on someone if I knew it was better than Thunderbolt, I think. Which also, I still have Ine on me. I did not go back and get Kirby. Oops. Well, I like that I was mostly right about how to get to the power plant. I had the right route, just not anywhere inside the cave. Ow. 6 damage. Ow. $43. I don't know if Earthquake is better than Dig, but I like it better than Dig. Well, I guess, isn't Dig like 100 power? So I guess Earthquake has to be pretty strong to be better than it, but... Earthquake is faster. You know, I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I've heard of people wanting Pokemon animations to be more like they were in... what was it, Pokemon Coliseum, the one on the Nintendo 64. And then I was stuck with Chugga Conroy's opinion with that like you realize how long of a game, you realize how slow battles are when animations are fancy like that. But I've heard the counter to that point as being, we'll just make them skippable. Which I don't think makes sense. You want fancy animations, but then you want to also be able to not watch the fancy animations. Like, I kind of get the idea of wanting there to be fancy animations. Okay, for a moment I thought it did the thing where it becomes immune to damage for one turn. Like, I understand wanting the fancy animations and then also wanting to be able to choose to skip them if you feel like battles are too slow. But then, if you feel like the animations make battle too slow, wouldn't you constantly skip them? Like, I don't fully believe the logic checks out. I also feel like Pokemon has been getting better about... Yeah, I'm just gonna... I feel like Pokemon has been getting better about making animations make sense for the Pokemon and for the attack the Pokemon is doing. I know this is a signature move, but Tinkaton has an animation for doing Megaton Hammer. The Pokemon community doesn't actually know what it wants. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the thing with such a big community, is that you get all kinds of different voices saying one thing, and then the other voices are saying other things. Some people are saying they want animations, some people are saying they don't want them, they don't want long, fancy animations. So you can't really peg, like, what the community as a whole wants, because everyone wants something different. But yeah, like, I know Tinkaton has, like, it might just be for Megaton Hammer specifically, but I know she's got an HP up. She's got a attack animation specifically for Megaton Hammer, where she slams the hammer down, which is different from, like, ooh, piece of candy. like using Metal Claw, like she swipes with the hammer. Pelorov, okay. I guess I'll just go with that one for a little bit longer. Maybe I should go back and heal. I ain't stepped foot in the Pokemon Center that was... You know what? Alright. It's fine. I'll dig out. I'll go in, I'll change Ine out for Ikaros. Wait, let me get healed first, and then put Ine away, because she hasn't gotten a heal since being almost knocked out for a catch. It's competitive players that don't really care about animations, I think. Well, I mean, I think anyone could be like, man, these animations are really slowing the game down. Oh wait, that's for items. Well, I can put the TMs away. And HP up. It's just... No room left to store items in the computer? Well, if that doesn't incentivize me to just ignore every Pokeball I see on the ground from now on. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Ikaros. Deposit. Ine. Now, as I was saying before I got interrupted by my computer being full. Oh, right, I'm on box 1. It's easier to remember that, like, you know, when a new game comes out, sure, you may see a lot of people nitpicking it and complaining that, oh, it doesn't do this, it doesn't do that. Oh, wait, no, don't change box again. But remember, of all those people, they're the ones not currently playing the game and being happy that they got a new game and, you know, enjoying the game. I mean, I already deposited... What am I doing? Ikaros, withdraw. See, I swear, I can't play and talk at the same time. So, you know, when Gen 10 comes out, and people are inevitably, they go on Reddit or whatever, and start talking about, man, this game runs at 59 frames per second, literally unplayable garbage. Just remember how many, like, a vast majority of players are playing the game and they're happy and they're not nitpicking every single little thing. It's just the vocal minority that we hear. Oh, wait, yeah, let me... I didn't go in the Pokemon Center, did I? So Dig is gonna take me back to where I just flew away from. And then I can pull out Kirby. And then the BR like a Oni. And is that the first time I've made that reference while playing this? I swear I make that reference all the time. I'm surprised it took me this long. Okay. Everything is good now, except for my computer being full of items. Maybe I should use all those Carbos and HP ups and stuff that I have. I'll do it later. Again, it's like, I would rather, you know, save them for if I lose to the Elite Four. I don't feel the need to use them right now. With all the, you know, all the bother that's gonna come with pulling them all out of the computer and figuring out what they do and putting them on the right Pokemon that needs the stats to go up. That's not the right way, is it? Yeah, like, it's easy to pretend, or not pretend, like, it's easy to get the impression that, like, you know, Scarlet and Violet were actually terrible games because of that's all people ever talk about them on the internet. But, like, I've asked some people, like, what their favorite Pokemon game is, and several people said Scarlet and Violet. You know, it's definitely my personal favorite generation so far. I mean, out of the ones I've played, at least. I don't know that my mind is particularly going to be changed, but... Whoa, Raichu. But, like, point remains, for as much as people complain about those games, and as many problems as they do have, they're still fun games. They're still enjoyable. So no matter how much the Pokemon community loves to complain about how bad Pokemon is, it's not necessarily the case. I firmly believe it's not the case, and people are just hyperbolic. And that's part of why I'm doing this. It's like, I know these games are good, and I want to see what the good is in each of these games. I wouldn't be playing through every game, you know, trying to play every generation if I didn't firmly believe that there is good in all of these games. And I'm like, it's already off to a good start because, like, I didn't think I would enjoy the first generation so much. Because, you know, it's the first games. There's going to be growing pains. There's going to be issues with them trying to figure out how things even work. But like I've said before, this is just such a surprisingly smooth and beginner-friendly experience. I'm gonna punch a Pikachu. Like, really, like I've said before, my problems with the game have nothing to do with, like, well, I was gonna say balance. You know, certain glitches and stuff that make moves not good. But that aside, like, I'm not sitting here like, oh man, Mega Punch is so overpowered. You know, I'm not having any problems with difficulty, that's for sure. Like, mainly my problems have been figuring out where to go next. And the game's not telling me what each move does, so I don't know if I should replace Thunderbolt with Thunder. Gen 1 is a game you just respect that made the series what it is now. Yeah. Like, it's very easy to see how these games caught on. Because they are fun, and there is so much you could do with them. And, you know, you could say, like, oh, it's too easy, but, you know, if you feel that way about any Pokemon game, Nuzlocke is right there for you. And, you know, as Chuck Conroy has said before, like, if you think Pokemon's too easy, then just use random Pokemon. Use Pokemon you don't know. You know, difficulty option is, like, built into the series by, like, you know, you could just pick Pokemon you know aren't good and try to win with them anyway. You know, try to beat the game with a level 1 Rattata or whatever the challenge was, I think someone said before. And, like, yeah, part of the fun is in the fact that, like, you could just catch some Pokemon and use them, and as I'm finding, like, you know, you don't have to worry about who you pick. You just you have some semblance of type matchups, and then you'll be good. I'm putting my repels back on. Although maybe I should switch to Rutger and have Rutger, but he's got Dig, and Dig is slow. It's like, it is a game where You can just pick whatever Pokemon you want. And pick your favorites. That's what I did. Which really, I think, really makes it... I mean, obviously, it makes it such a standout RPG. Because, like, even in games where you do get to customize your party, you're not getting far if you pick 2 thieves and 2 white mages as your party. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I certainly haven't heard of any like Final Fantasy players being like, oh, I'm gonna play Final Fantasy V and I'm gonna have everyone be a thief. Like, I don't know. Do people do that? But like Pokemon doesn't. It's not built to punish you for picking certain Pokemon and not having others. Whereas like even on RPGs where you get to customize the jobs your party members have, you're still not going to be doing good if you don't have a good damage dealer and a healer and a tank and whatever. But Pokemon's not like that. If you play X and Y without EXP share, it goes from being easy to being more like just a regular Pokemon game with regular difficulty that you're used to. Yeah, and I know there are people who complain about like, oh, well, Pokemon, experience share is universal now and you can't turn it off. And like, yeah, I get why people wouldn't want, they want the option to turn that off. And video games absolutely should have options. Like, they can design Pokemon however they want, but you gotta admit, options are nice. And there's no reason for them not to have options to make things more challenging for people who want that. But again, there is always self-imposed challenges. Oh no, it's upside down! There are ways you can make the games harder, despite their efforts to make it as easy as possible for newcomers. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you exploding yourself? I'm underground. I took shelter. Like, I think a good solution to... What are you? Yo? Yo. Just... Zapdos? I think a good solution to... oh, you can't turn experience share off. Okay, get in less battles. Wait, are you right? You're electric flying, aren't you? So you don't take dig. You don't take ground damage. Like, I guess I understand the idea of like, oh, I shouldn't have to go out of my way to make the game harder for me. You shouldn't have to avoid battles to not be overleveled or whatever, but like, I don't know. I feel like it's not that big of a deal. Oh, well, there goes Wrecker. I feel like it's not really that big of a deal. Like, there are options, they're just not in an options menu. I should try catching you. Do I even have my Pokeballs on you anymore? On me anymore? Okay, I'll use up all my regular ones. I am old school. I love manual training every Pokemon one by one. No experience share. It's what I'm used to compared to these people who grew up with the XP share. Wait, did it say my Pokeball missed? Missed. Ultra Ball, maybe? Missed. So I guess I'm just supposed to fight you? And then comes a giant fit. No, Ice Beam, because if you're part flying, then you don't like ice. I tried to catch it. I don't know if I could have caught it if I like got its health really low and put it to sleep. I'm sorry, I'm saving. I'm playing it where it lies. I'm not completing the Pokédex. I'm not catching every legendary. So, if I just lost that permanently, oh well. I like this game enough that I'd play it again. I'm going to. I'm gonna play yellow. And the fun thing about that is that I don't know how similar, you know, I don't know if it is like exactly an identical game, but it should be a lot easier for me to figure out where to go. It, you know, the more similar it is, the easier it'll be for me to finish it. Like honestly, well, I was gonna say honestly, I'll probably finish it in less streams. And that might be true, because I have certainly had several instances where I spent like an hour trying to figure out where to go. Wait, what? I think I'm back in another one of those instances where I have no idea where to go and I'm gonna have to spend an hour. Uh-oh. But to finish that thought, you know, some of the time is also spent just traveling along the routes, not trying to figure out where to go, but just getting there. So I don't think yellow actually will be faster by much. It probably will just be continue the one gym a night pace. I guess I'll put a repel on and go back inside and see if there's anything I can do. Yeah, I'm someone who appreciates the experience share, because to me, like even having grown up, well, I say grown up with, you know, even with my first Pokemon game being White, where experience share was just, you had it, but it was only for one Pokemon. I didn't even like that. That wasn't good enough for me. I'm greedy. I want all the experience. So I love how I don't have to put an experience share on someone, or, you know, switch train. Switch training to me just feels just wrong. I don't like it. It does, like, it's in the manual, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel like I'm supposed to be doing it. Which I guess you could argue that it makes more sense than having your Pokemon magically just gain experience despite never stepping foot in battle. But for me, that's easier to hand wave as a quality of life feature. I guess that's it. I was supposed to either fight or catch Zapdos, and I knocked it out, and I guess he's not come back. So I don't get a Zapdos. That's fine. And now I'm back to not knowing where to go. And I don't fully know how the modern games handle splitting experience. Because I know that it's definitely, like, you definitely don't get as much if you didn't participate in battle. So, you know, part of me wants to say, like, if the lead Pokemon gets 600 experience, then everyone else gets, like, 100. So I don't think it's as busted as people say, but, you know, I can understand not liking that, not liking the gentle, gradual building up of experience on people who didn't participate. You know, preferring the old school method. I think that's fair, and there should be an option to turn it off. But, like I said, I don't mind having it. I prefer it. Okay. Singing Trio. Here's your older brother. Okay, so I think what I want to do is I'm going to go look it up, but not directly Google, where do I go? I want to look at a guide and see if, like, it's, you know, if there are, like, chapter names. And then, like, the next chapter is, like, returning to Team Rocket Space, or something. And then, I mean, I guess that would be directly telling me where to go, but you know what I mean. Like, if I can figure out where to go based on how it's formatted rather than it strictly saying, go here. Because it's been over an hour. It's almost been, well, it's been like an hour and a half. So technically I'm over time for how long I wanted to spend not knowing where to go. Where is it? Oh, I think I scrolled too far down. There. Actually, I don't know if there's a guide here. Oh. Okay. So this kind of straight up just says it. It's not a guide, but it does just say, oh yeah, go here. But oh wait, I clicked back into the game and I didn't. Okay. So, for anyone watching who doesn't know where I'm supposed to be going, there was apparently a gym that I couldn't get into, and I don't remember that, so I don't feel bad for looking it up, because it's one of those, oh, you gotta remember, and if you don't remember, oh well. So, yeah, I'm not gonna call it bad design. I'm definitely not sitting here like, they shouldn't have done that. Like, no, it's my fault for not remembering. But also, they expect the children to remember. But, to counter my own point, children have a lot of time, and they don't always care about beating the game. They just enjoy playing it. So I could see, you know, if I was a kid and I didn't know where to go to beat the game, I would have looked it up because I had computers back then, you know. I don't know that when this game came out, well, when this game came out, I wasn't born yet, because this is what, 96? Or no, was it 98? So I either was 1 or a -1. But by the time I would have cared about playing Pokemon, you know, the internet existed, and I could have just gone on the computer and looked it up. I certainly did that with Ocarina of Time all the time. But if I didn't, I probably would just run around and enjoyed catching Pokemon, training, you know, fighting with the Pokemon that I like, training up the ones that I liked. And I might have eventually stumbled into the gym, just running around to all the towns again. Ooh, I'm trying to memorize all my notes. Right, it was right here. I also, okay, I kind of do blame the game a little bit. It says gym number 8. That is not the order they're laid out. This is gym number 1. And then Brock is 2 because he's in the next town. I'm so angry I ran into a wall. Also, that guy's standing in the way. Keep running the walls. Yo, champion making. Even I don't know Viridian leader's identity. This will be the toughest of all the gym leaders. I heard that the trainers here like ground-type Pokemon. It's funny that the first gym is rock, and then the final gym is ground, considering how many Pokemon in this game are rock ground. I think even all of Rock's Pokemon are part ground because there aren't any pure rock. Also, I shouldn't have Ikaros. But okay, I guess this town being the gym, the final gym town, it makes sense because A, full circle, literally, you do a full circle through the world. It also naturally loops you back to the town that you need to go back to start Victory Road. I guess that should have also been my hint. Oh, wait. Deposit. Ikaros. Withdraw. Kirby. And that will possibly be the last time we ever do that. Also, let me make sure I'm fully healed. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, I guess you're all level 43. Okay, well. Then let me switch by likeliness to go into battle. So I should save. I am happy that at least, at this point, I'm just committed to every Pokemon stream being 4 hours. At least for now, while I'm not completely taxed by playing. It may drop back down to 3 hours eventually, but not right now. So we've still got an hour left. And there's a gym right here. So we're doing it. We're doing 2 gyms tonight. I was hoping we'd be able to do that. And it looks like we will. Blind guessing! Whee! And then you realize they had this in Team Rocket's hideout because they have it in the gym as well. Your Pokemon will cower at the crack of my whip. Don't you hit my Pokemon with a whip? It's funny that they got like an animal trainer, you know, like a lion tamer type trainer. Also, you're poison. You're not ground. I was lied to. They got basically a lion tamer, and they don't have a lion Pokemon. It's not very effective. Dig. I was about to use Tauros. They got a bull. What type is Tauros? For some reason, I want to say fire, but I don't think that's the... Ow. I don't think that's the case. Critical hit. Yeah. Ouch. Whiplash. Yeah, taste your own medicine. Wait, I was just careless. It didn't matter which I took, because either way, I gotta fight this guy. Karate is the ultimate form of martial arts. I don't know why. I feel like that's the martial arts equivalent of saying the katana is the ultimate sword. It's like, yeah, okay, weeb. Ooh. Ooh, you actually survived. Ooh. Ah, true. Bless you. If my Pokemon were as good at karate as I. Viridian Gym was closed for a long time. But now our leader is back. But do you know who he is? Cool Trainer! I feel like this is a repeat of Koga, where it's like, hey, what's with all of these Pokemon? I thought I'm here for this. Like, where were you guys in Koga's gym, where he was supposed to be poison? Oh, I got a full heal Edgar. I don't like healing in battle. Which I've done multiple times, I know. But that doesn't mean I like doing it. But also, like, Rutger's defenses are great, so... Dig. Dig a hole, dig a hole. I'm a woodpecker! Except with dirt. It's about to use Nidoking. Would you like to meet your queen? It's like chess. Like, sure, the king is the most important piece. If you lose it, you lose. But its range is terrible. It's not built for offense. But the queen may not be the most important piece like the king is, but is the most powerful piece. Super effective! See, I realize I'm like 5 levels ahead of him, but also like... I think I got the better Nido. I think Nidoqueen is kind of better, because A, more defensive, so... I mean, look at how much damage he's doing compared to how much damage I'm doing. Because of B, I got Ice Beam. Which you're not gonna have because you're an NPC, so I'm kind of at an advantage. But I don't know that well, okay, I guess if I had Nidoking instead of Nidoqueen, I might have one-shotted him. You know, if Nidoking is the offensive equivalent and Nidoqueen is the defensive version. I may have had enough attack to one-shot a Nidoqueen 5 levels lower, but I always forget that the Beetle line isn't a trade evolution. I was beaten? Why do so many guys here have... Why do so many characters in this game have whips? Like, this guy, you know, Cool Trainers, like, Tamers. Sabrina had a whip. The Team Rocket Grunts have whips. Why do so many people whip their Pokemon? Like, I can get Team Rocket, like, they're supposed to be evil. And then Sabrina is supposed to be scary, because she's a gym leader. But why do so many people have whips? You can go into the Pokemon League only by defeating our gym leader. But I don't know who he is. Well. I'm back at the entrance? I'm the Karate King. Your fate rests with me. Yeah, it's Machoke, but not Machamp. I bet you don't have any friends. Because you can't trade. Ah, I sweep him low. It's Roblo, Chadlow. God. Come on. I would really like your health go up. I like one number go up. All that build up just to be knocked out by Absorb. I was about to use Machoke. Machoke. More like Majoke. Yeah. Pokemon League? You? Don't get cocky. Dude, I'm almost there. You don't know. Oh, that strategy and planning just to have your life be stolen. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Look at all those guys standing in the way. Ooh, piece of candy. I'll be fine. The truly talented win with style. Cool trainer. Rhyhorn. Is Rhydon in this game? Does Rhydon not exist yet? Maybe that's when it becomes Steel. Winning with style. I lost my grip. On the whip that you were going to hit my Pokemon with, the leader will scold me. Does he have a whip too? Are you gonna get whipped by your leader for losing? That sucks. And there he is. I'm just gonna skip those other trainers, apparently. Maybe I should go here. You know what, go for it. Oh, right, they don't... Gym leaders don't challenge you on sight. This is my hideout. I planned to resurrect Team Rocket here. But you have caught me again. So be it. This time, I'm not holding back. Once more, you shall face Giovanni, the greatest trainer. I never realized that his name was a pun on, like, Geo, like, I mean, more rock, but, you know, ground. I I just always knew, like, okay, yeah, Giovanni, the Team Rocket boss. I didn't know he was a gym leader. That's a twist I don't know that they've ever done again. And they did it in the first game. That a gym leader was an evil team leader. I mean, maybe I'm forgetting, like, some instance where, like, a gym leader was, like, part of the evil team. Maybe not the leader. I don't know that they've ever done the leader again, but like, you ever think about that? They did a twist in this game, and they never did it again. And, you know, all those Pokemon haters are like, oh, Pokemon, it's so formulaic. like sure, to an extent. Like, it's as formulaic as anything that's successful that wants to, you know, keep its fans. It's like you could say Assassin's Creed is formulaic because you always have a hidden blade and you always, you know, sneak up on people and kill them to replace them with nicer people. I was about to use Dugtrio. I'll stay. I didn't realize that was its cry. I don't remember hearing that in the Dugtrio, the Diglett Cave. Yeah, you can do that all you want. I don't use attack, I use special. I'm about to top off my health from you, buddy. But it failed. It's about to use Nidoqueen. I have an answer for that. And she's called... Wendy! Man, we're both level 44 too. This really is a mirror match. But you don't have Ice Beam! Also, I'm faster somehow. Body Slam! Good effort, good hustle. Giovanni is about to use Nidoking. We've already seen this matchup. We know how this is gonna go down. Thrash. Yeah, it didn't do the last guy any good either. I got a big smile on my face right now because I really like Nidoqueen. She's done so good. Right. There it is, Rhydon. As I was saying before. I guess I got Rhydon and Rhyhorn mixed up. Let's go back to Joyride. Being formulaic isn't bad, it's how games keep their identity. Imagine the Batman series suddenly becoming a lighthearted movie series instead of the usual. Yeah, exactly. Oh gosh, level 50. I like how I'm reading chat. It's like, oh yeah, I agree with that. And then I look back and level 50 jump scare, and he's dead. Knock on wood, but I'm less afraid of the Elite Four now, since they can apparently be 10 levels higher than me, and as long as I know my type advantages, I can still one-shot them with Solar Beam, apparently. Ha! That was a truly intense fight. Was it? Was it? It was kind of one-sided. You have won. As proof, here is the Earth Badge. Otherwise known as Mother 2 Badge. The Earth Badge makes Pokemon of any level obey. We went from 70 to any Pokemon. This guy's got some real power. Some real authority in his badge. It is evidence of your mastery as a Pokemon trainer. With it, you can enter the Pokemon League. It is my gift for your Pokemon League challenge. Oh. I thought he was saying like, oh, I did this for your Pokemon. Period. Fissure. It will take a Pokemon with just one hit. I made it when I ran the gym here too long ago. You still run it! You still are the gym leader. You know, the funny thing is, like, some games get the complaint that they're too formulaic, and then there are some games that shake things up so much that people wish they would just do the original game again. Like Paper Mario. Oh wait, no, TM Bag, that's where I want it. So really, it's like, you know, it's kind of like, there's either those series that get like 2 seasons and you wish there was more of it, or they're the shows that have like 8 seasons and they really should have just stopped at 3. Rutger can learn it. Akila can learn it. Wendy can learn it. I kind of wanna, but I don't know if I really need it. I don't know what type it is. I don't know how much damage it does. I don't know what its accuracy is. I don't know how much PP it has. I'm just gonna not. Let's not say it did. It's a classic example of the consumer not knowing what they actually want. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, what? You guys don't fight? You need the power to keep with our gym leader. I'm still not worthy. Oh, do you not get to fight them if you beat the gym leader? Do you know the identity of our gym leader? I do now. I also had it spoiled for me, but I don't really mind. Because, you know, it just meant I got to look for the foreshadowing. So anyway, Victory Road again? I'm not gonna start on the Elite Four tonight, obviously. Even though there is still like a half an hour left. I think I'll just end when we get there. Because I don't know, there's usually still a route. Oh, I did it again. Call me Britney Spears because, oops, I did it again. Yeah, there's usually like a route. Like, sure, like I have this like basically empty path with a bunch of gates, but there's usually a route after that, right? So, oh, I should go to the Pokemon Center and then make my way there. So, I would like to spend the next half hour doing that. And it would be nice if we get to the Elite Four, you know, in that half hour. Or sorry, I should say Pokemon League. You know, the Pokemon League building. And then, you know, set it up so that Friday we can, excuse me, challenge the Elite Four. I don't know how long it'll take, actually. So that may end up being a short stream. But I'd rather have a short stream than make this one go long. If you beat the leader before the other trainers, they can't be battled anymore. It's a rule Pokemon has always had. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Glad I know that now. Smug bird. You're freaking level 3. Get out of here. Knock you out with a grass move. You're so weak. Oh, hello. What? Blue? What a surprise to see you here. So you going to Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. See, look, he's not putting me down. He's not like, how did you do that? You're a loser. You could possibly. Like, no, he's like, oh yeah, cool. I got them too. Then I'll whip you, Blue, as a warm-up for Pokemon League. Come on. Like, he's cocky, but he's not really a jerk. Not like Silver. Or whatever the rival is in Gold and Silver. Which, that is a game I am spoiled on because, you know, I've been watching Chugga Conner, I do a Let's Play of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. This is a Pokemon I cannot win with a disadvantageous type. So, Wendy, you're up. Agility. Speed greatly rose. That's not good for me. Stop doing that. Okay. Let's just get another hit, please. Thank you. Whew, 3 agilities in a row. I was actually starting to worry that this would be one of those cases where they're just so fast and I can't land any hits with anyone. Rhyhorn. You know, my whole point of bringing up Rhydon is because whenever I see him when I'm playing by myself, I just think of the song from FLCL, Rhydon Shooting Star. I didn't see what he's pulling out, so I'm just gonna... Oh, Gyarados. Okay. I probably should have switched, but Mega Punch. I should have switched. It's fine. Did I say that was my last use of Solar Beam? Did I forget to actually heal at the Pokemon Center? Or did that say 10 and I missed the 0? It's about to use Growlithe. Switch? Yes. Dishwasher? Yes. There we go again. I'm like, oh, don't use the move at the top. Use one of the stronger moves. This is my stronger move. Super effective. And Growlithe the experience was about to use Alakazam. Change Pokemon. No, I think I can handle him. Get that to level 50. Get that neutral damage going. Ow. Okay. Okay, not good. Well, that's a fun sound. That's not. The sound of my Pokemon dying, that's not fun. Critical hit, okay. Honestly, sacrifice play. Because no matter what I do, Akila's going down in one hit before I can get him to do anything. Oh, he recovered. Oh, oops. Well, I mean, like, so I can make this not a sacrifice play. It doesn't have to be. Okay. Psychic again. Couldn't hang on. Okay, well, despite me healing Wendy, I know she's weak to Psychic, so she's not gonna stand up to him any better. Let's try Suzuka. She's got good special, that's what she's here for. Confuse Ray. Can you get confused? Psychic's not immune to confusion, right? Confuse Ray. Became confused. Have fun with it! Nice. Nice. Okay. Not as nice. But it's not a full heal. Which I guess... No, I was gonna say, I guess trainers don't have items yet in the series. No, they definitely have. Like that guy who had all that setup on his Machop. Or Machoke, whichever it was. No, I think it was Machop, wasn't it? He wasted an X attack on a Machop. Even though he probably had a Machoke in there, didn't he? NPC trainers sure are an enigma. Okay. I have to use Venusaur. And I'm already on the Pokemon for that. Level 53 is intimidating, but if I confuse Rayu, it becomes less scary. It's like a thunderstorm at night is kind of scary, but if it's happening during the day, it's a bit less scary. Now you're confused and oh, well, never mind. You're confused no more. I resist grass, so this shouldn't do okay, critical hit, but that's fine. It's roughly a third of my health. Survivable. Critical hit. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. Good. Yeah, nice. What? I was just careless. That loosened me up. I'm ready for a Pokemon League. Blue, you need more practice. But hey, you know that. I'm out of here, smell ya. I like how eventually he just stopped saying smell ya later and just started saying smell ya. Maybe it became later, and he started to smell me, and that wasn't him saying I'll smell you later, but shortened. He was saying, hey, by the way, I smell you. So in a sense, I think it went from smell you later to smell you right now. Smell ya, and you have not showered in weeks. It's true, because I've been away from home the whole time, and have you seen a hotel around here? There's been no opportunity to shower. Well, I kind of ruined the climacticness of walking along this path by coming here too early and opening up almost every gate except the last one. So I guess I ought to put Rutger in front so he can get some experience, if possible. You can only pass here if you have the Volcano badge. Oh, you got the Volcano badge. Alright, let's go right ahead. You can pass here only if you have the Earth badge. Oh, that is the Earth badge. Okay then, please, go right ahead. Finally, I can read the sign. Victory Road Gate, Pokemon League. It is a cave. We're making some calls to strangers in here. Machop. You know, I know, I don't care. You're level 24. Do I... Is that one rock shaking on purpose, or is that a glitch? Oh, I can't push the rock that way. No, yeah, I think that's a glitch. Don't... I still I don't wanna. Can I push these upstairs? I don't remember if I can. No. Well, I'm stuck. I guess I gotta put it on the button. Don't. Why do you sound like an elephant? You're a rock. Putting a propel on now. Oh, so it's rock puzzle time. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Maybe I should save this for next time so I actually have some guaranteed content for next time. Elephant rocks. Elephants do rock. No, don't go. Okay. How many repels do I have? Maybe I'll go get more. I'll end and I'll get more off screen. Yeah, I only got 2. I'm gonna end here and then we'll continue this Friday and try to make sure I beat the game. However long or short that stream may be, as long as it's... I mean, I don't think there are more than 4 hours of the game left by now, right? Like, we've gotta... How much is my playtime? 27 hours. Yeah, how long to beat said 30 hours. I think we're gonna beat it Friday. And if we don't beat it Friday, there's still Monday and Wednesday. I would like to beat it within, you know, before next Friday, like I said. I don't want to start Yellow, you know, have 1 stream of Yellow, or even 2 streams of Yellow. I don't want to miss Yellow. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna take a stream and break. Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe I should play Yellow on Monday if I can beat this by then. But I don't know what I'm thinking about. Yeah, I'm ending. Thanks for watching. I'll see you Friday where we make my best effort to beat the game. I'm always scared of the Elite Four because sometimes they are kind of brutal. Maybe not necessarily brutal, but they have diverse movesets on their Pokemon that make it difficult for me to figure out what Pokemon I'm supposed to pull out to beat them. So, fingers crossed this game won't be like that, and I can just win with what I have. Because I know my team does have weakness. Like, there are holes in my team. I do not have a perfect... I don't have perfect coverage on my team. So I'm fully expecting for the Elite Four to take advantage of one of those several weaknesses I have. And I'm scared. But I will do my best. So thanks for watching. See you Friday where we do that. Bye.